For others are not. Now, for a person who has substance abuse issues, and that I mean is that they feel compelled to use, there are some people who are aware that their judgment's impaired but feel helpless to stop. And I do believe that there are others who don't know. They think that they're doing better because they've been drinking so much, they may not even be aware what it's like to feel sober or have that experience. So it's not an all or nothing answer. There's usually different subpopulations within it.
They might not want to get it. They might not see that they have a problem, because when someone is an alcoholic, they don't see anything but themselves. They don't see but their choices, how that's impacting other people in their lives. So they only see their needs and what they need to do or what they need to get. And unfortunately, some people just don't see that they have a problem. So I think that maybe that has something to do with it, why they don't get it.
It's obvious that as long as cars and alcohol have existed, so has drinking and driving. So is this a problem that we'll ever see the end of?
I'd like to say yes, because I'm optimistic. However, I don't know really if that would happen, because you always, it's like there will always be crime. No matter what you do in crime prevention, there will always be crime. And impaired driving is a very violent crime. So all we can do is continue to work to try to reduce that. But ideally, I'd love to see a world where there's no impaired drivers.
Go ahead.
Going to be 1038 with possible impaired driver on the Hills Connector Road.
Will we ever solve drinking and driving or get rid of it? I don't think so, but I mean, as long as we keep working hard at it, we can definitely keep the numbers of accidents and fatalities down, which is, you know, a very good thing.
Smell of alcoholic beverage on your breath, sir?
I had a glass of wine at my buddy's house.
Your signs of impairment indicate to me that you may have had more in the glass.
So if someone were planning to get behind the wheel drunk, what type of advice would a police officer give them?
You may have, up until this point, gotten away with it on quite a few occasions. At some point, you will kill yourself or somebody else. That's been proven. It's not worth a life. It's not worth killing someone or killing yourself or injuring someone to go out for a few drinks some night, get behind the wheel and drive. It's not worth it.
With all the devastation that comes with a death that was a result of impaired driving, how does someone deal with this? Margaret Miller has dealt with the loss of her son by telling his story and warning people about the dangers of drinking and driving. People know Margaret as a mother, wife, and friend, and now people will be able to call her something else.
I have just received word just a little while ago that I'm going to be the next national president of MAD. You know, that's going to give me even greater opportunities, you know, to share Bruce's story, to speak to MAD chapters and schools and groups all over Canada. And Bruce isn't going to be forgotten, you know. His story will go a long way, and his memory and who and what he was will go on in the future.
As I stated at the start, drinking and driving is a major problem, and let's face it, it's a problem that will probably never end. But there's lots more you can do to stop drinking and driving than just not doing it. You can do your best to educate others. You can report suspicious driving to police, and you can be the one to take a stand and not let others drive drunk. Stopping impaired drivers from getting behind the wheel is all of our responsibility. So the next time you're in a position to stop drinking and driving, do it. Who knows, you might just save a life.